Hey guys, it's your girl in the star here, and I just wanted to share my thoughts about John Legend and Alicia Keys' verses. Guys, let me tell y'all, that was phenomenal on so many levels for so many reasons. One, you had John Legend and Alicia Keys together in one room. I know it's, social distancing and whatever, but I was just excited that they were able to come together to celebrate their music. And even from the get go, Alicia Keys played Ghetto Story. You guys already know that one famous line when she used to eat rice and honey. I know I was not the only one that tried to boil some rice, put some honey on it, and try it. And
Not be satisfied with it.
so that's that. But yeah, Ghetto Story was such a bop. And let's see, just some of my highlights personally, because I'm pretty sure that the recap is on YouTube somewhere, and it's also on Apple TV. So I actually got to watch it on Apple TV, and the quality was crisp, it was clear, it was pristine. I literally felt like I was at a concert just hearing them both. And I think what amazed me too was that John Legend played the keys on Lauryn Hill's "Everything Is Everything." What? And the way that he presented it was just so humble. He was just like, "Yeah, I was in college and my boy hit me up. I said that this singer named Lauryn Hill was, working on her new album and needed someone to play keys. And yeah, so I'm on track 13. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, track 13. And then they play it. And I'm like, what? I was like, whoa, like everything is everything. Like I can't even hear the song the same way. Yeah, now that I know that John Legend has his touch on it, like it makes the song even more enjoyable than it already was. So that was just a few points. What really stood out to me was the nostalgia that I got from hearing Alicia Keys' hits. And don't get me wrong, I also felt this nostalgia during Erykah Badu and Jill Scott's verses, but I feel like this time it was different because in that moment I did not realize how many songs I remember like listening deeply to perform at different talent shows, at dinners, at wherever I was asked to perform. Most likely I would be singing an Alicia Keys song. It's crazy. So like just some of my favorites that I can speak on that have those specific memories attached to them. So the first one is Karma. So I remember in middle school, we always had, because I went to a performing arts middle school and high school. So in my middle school, we always had talent shows. There was always some type of show going on, and I remember singing Karma and like developing like that sass, because I remember the video. She was in like some like Rome stadium, and she had like on this like blue jumpsuit, and she was just killing it, like playing the keys. Like her hair was looking nice, like she just looked on point. And I just remember that. And I remember as a young girl, I was just like, wow, like who is this beautiful woman, like just singing, so effortlessly and playing the keys. So you have that musicianship, you have the beauty, you have the voice, you have the song with the message. That's what really distinguished Alicia Keys from like so many other artists within like that were coming out during that time. Like her music had such a powerful message. So going back to Karma, right? Karma, I remember I was on the stage, and I just had so much attitude. Like what goes around comes around. Like I don't even think at that time I remembered. Well, I figured I knew what Karma was, but to sing it in like song form, it was just like a different level for me. But overall, I can definitely say that Alicia Keys has definitely, through her music, inspired my artistry. And her music helped shape the way that I perform. The way that I tell my own stories and my own music. And I was reminded of that during the Verzuz, and it's so crazy because I was just like literally, just getting all the feels. I had my glass of wine, I had my dessert and everything, but I was just like, wow, like, this is insane. Like, I literally, like, my inner child is like jumping right now, like, because I was brought back to those specific moments. So another moment that I want to talk about is, what song was it? The other song that really stood out to me was If I Ain't Got You. And I remember in school, like, all the girls would be singing it, and we would always try to hit those notes, like the so I don't wanna do it all. I know I'm doing it in falsetto, but I rest assured I can do it in full voice. But I remember when the song first came out, I was like, damn, oh my god, that note is so high. Like, I was like trying to reach it. But like, over time, like, especially nurturing my voice and developing my voice, I was able to, hit that note. So I was so happy. Maybe I'll do a little cover or something, if they don't take it down because of copyright infringement. But I digress. So so If I Ain't Got You, and if I remember very clearly, I think there was a remix. There was two remixes. So there was a remix with Usher, and I loved his tone on it so much because he just added like that, not only that male energy, but also like his tone, like, just took it to another level. So I remember some people search for a fountain, promises forever young. Some people need those roses. So I loved, like, his harmony with her original line in the song. And the listen, baby, and in the world. Yeah, so I really love that remix. And the other remix I remember that was out, I think Kanye West did a remix to it too. And he sampled If I Ain't Got You in the If I Ain't Got You remix, which was like legendary, like really dope. So the next song that I want to talk about that really brought back memories for me was Superwoman. So Superwoman, I performed that song, I believe, twice. So the first time I performed that song was at my college. My college's like women's dinner. And I remember learning the song, like learning the lyrics and really like sitting with it. And I think that's why, like, I wrote a lot of songs in college too, because I had more time to just like sit and like really listen to songs. And I was also a music theory major, so that's pretty much what I did all day. But and also, yeah, speaking of college, I also did I forgot how long it was, but I did an essay breaking down I think it was the chords for A Woman's Worth. And I remember downloading the sheet music and really analyzing like analyzing the chord progressions and just talking about its significance. And like looking back, I was just like, wow, like she really impacted me. Like, if maybe one day if she comes across this video and like out of the blue, I just want to just like thank her for like really inspiring me like in that way, because I never even realized that she impacted me in that way. Because usually when people ask me who my influences are, off the bat I would say Mary J. Blige. Tony Braxton and Brandy. But looking back, whenever I did performances, I was always performing Alicia Keys. So, she's also, like, I guess I could say, like, she's also in, like, one of my top five influences. With that being said, some other songs that really brought me back. So I said Karma. Oh, and No One. So No One is ultimately my favorite song to sing. If you guys go on my YouTube page, you will see me performing No One. And it was just like, I just love that song so much. Really it's just really fun, really, upbeat, and it also like has dynamic range as far as, like vocally. So that's what I really like about No One. But yeah, Versus was really did it for me. That John Legend and Alicia Keys Versus, and also too, You Don't Know My Name. Oh my gosh, when she did that skit, that little like talking skit, like, hey, yeah, this is the girl from the coffee shop, the one that always makes you the hot chocolate, 135th, like, and then John Legend doing like the backgrounds. Like, it was everything. It was everything. Like, I know there was so many different events going on, but I just had to take the time to sit and just listen and just vibe out, because I needed that creatively for my soul. Because I know, like, especially with everything going on, it's been a little bit tough for me to just like really sit and appreciate music and just appreciate art. But especially now, after Juneteenth, that spirit of liberation and freedom, I definitely, will cherish that, and will take that with me, and just feeling liberated overall, especially, with music, and allowing music to set me free, and to remove all those restraints. So that's all I have to share with you guys. I know, I think there's probably one more song that probably came to mind that I'm most likely forgetting, but I think I covered all the bases for now. So if you want to see more content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.